Hello, this is International Professional Communication, and just some detail on the comparative analysis paper, the first major assignment in this course. As you know from other videos, the purpose is to examine cultural differences metaphorically and prepare a comparative analysis paper. A minimum of 6 pages. You have multiple examples here to see what others have written before in previous courses to get a sense of this assignment as well. By now you should have identified your target country or culture and have shared this information on the Google Doc, the link there from the Canvas site. Please, to stay on target for this assignment, conduct your interview by February 3rd, which would be, a week later or so. You will need a complete draft by Wednesday, February 8th for peer review. And you'll use this Canvas system for that peer review. I offer a grading rubric, and you can please use it to provide additional comments for one other student. And this peer review will be due February 10th, so you have to have 2 days to look at that, or you have Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Wednesday to get the draft in, Thursday and or Friday to complete the peer review. Then you have a week to make final changes and submit your final draft. Now choose a target country, obviously not your home country as a target country. Identify and use cultural metaphors to understand and work on the comparison. It's imperative that you read that first chapter in the Gannon and Pillai text. In past sections of this course, I've required that text, but because so much of it is then depth about several dozen countries, students in their feedback have indicated really the most important chapter was this first one, which we do have access to here. Please read the example papers from past students to understand how to approach this assignment. Again, interview someone, and I just give some advice here as to how you might elicit metaphors. I give some examples here. Sometimes people have initially some difficulty understanding, wait a minute, what is a cultural metaphor? So keep in mind that metaphors represent powerful forms of language. They communicate symbolic meaning beyond the literal content of the words. Think of how much we use in the U.S. is used the metaphor of the game. And are you in the game or not? Are you on offense or defense? How are you? And just the importance of understanding that and how much it helps you to see into, in this particular case, our highly more individualist, low context culture. You also have a slide set, Units of Analysis Cultural Metaphors by a professor at UMD, and a great article, Happiness is Drinking Beer, and the cross-cultural analysis of the metaphors in American and Ukrainian commercials. I include a quote here. Oftentimes students ask, okay, what format do you prefer? If you have a particular style that you adhere to for your particular discipline, feel free to use that, indicate what it is, which one you're using. Are you using Chicago or MLA and so on? But my personal preference is the APA format, and you have a link to it there if it is possibly new to you. Please single space with space between paragraphs, and that's my strong preference. There's no need for a cover page, but please do include specifics about assignment, course, and date at the top of the page. Please title your file appropriately. Don't just call it Comparative Analysis Paper, because everyone could use that title. Or file name. I encourage you to include your last name for sure in the title of the file. There's no need for an abstract. Please have a running header and page numbers. Again, these are some example papers. Now, in the Canvas site, you will see that there is a grading rubric, and please click on the components of it. View each component and its longer description, because this should guide you in giving comment to a peer as part of the peer review as well. Thanks. I hope this is helpful. Send any question as always.